Hello, thank you for joining me in this gentle practice. We begin today by sitting in any comfortable seat, taking a moment to connect to the breath, noticing as it fills the body, as we begin to leave the mind behind, distractions of the day, or things we have yet to do. Coming back to this place of inner peace, breathing nice and even at your own natural rhythm, just noticing where that's at. And we can stay with this easy breath, or I invite you to join me in alternate nostril breathing, a technique that helps balance out the yin and yang, reducing stress and anxiety. We begin by taking our right hand with our thumb and pinky finger out, plugging the right nostril with the thumb, and taking a big inhale. Holding the breath as we plug the left nostril with the pinky and exhale. Inhale through the right nostril before holding and plugging it with the thumb to exhale through the left. Inhale, plug with the pinky and hold, and exhale through the right. Inhaling again, hold, plug, and switch. Exhaling fully, trying to make the exhales and inhales an even count. Staying with me here, or maybe moving on to your own pace. Staying connected to the breath as we begin to take our awareness to the inside of the nostrils and how it feels as we begin to switch sides. Clearing out and balancing our energy flow. Maybe your nostrils get a little stuffy or runny, or maybe they feel clear. We can breathe a little bit easier. Coming into the body. Taking about 2 more deep, even breaths before releasing back to easy seat. On your next inhale, you can gently lift the hands up overhead, stretching and greeting the day, and exhale, hands to heart center. Carefully make your way into tabletop before walking the hands out and melting the chest down into puppy pose. Keeping the hips stacked over the knees as we release tension in the shoulders and the cervical spine. We have an option to steeple the fingers here to really deepen the expression of the shoulders. Finding some strength with the stretch. And gently coming back up into tabletop pose, grounding down before finding a few rounds of cat-cow. Mobilizing through the spine as we lift the chest on the inhales and press through the hands on the exhale. Moving at your own pace, feeling and becoming in tune with your body's natural rhythm. Maybe our body yearns for some organic rib rolls, some non-traditional cat-cow movements. Honoring wherever you are, whatever you need to release today. Releasing the hips back by the heels, finding a few little hip sways, opening up through the lumbar spine, through the sides of the body as well as the hips. One more breath here. And then we tuck the toes, coming up onto the balls of the feet, sitting back on the heels. I invite you now to take a little foot massage. As we open up through the bottoms of the feet, we give ourselves some love here, some extra self-care. Massaging the balls of the feet, the heels, and the arch. Maybe we want to massage the tops of the thighs or the neck. Releasing our massage, coming back to neutral spine, interlacing the fingers behind the lower back as we lift the sternum up to the sky. Spreading through the collarbones as we breathe deeply. Exhale to gently release the hands, clasping them in front of the chest, palms face out, round through the back. Press the hands away from you, finding as much space as we can between the scapula. Inhale, raise the hands above the head, and exhale, round the back. Inhale, lift, and exhale, round. One more time. Beautiful. Coming back up and releasing on the exhale. Finding tabletop pose to the side of the mat, facing the long edge. Extending the left leg out, coming into gate pose, reaching the left arm down the leg as the right hand comes overhead. Breathing into the side of the ribs as we stretch the skin. Exhale to windmill the arms around, grabbing the left ankle, pulling it into the hips, opening up through the quadricep. Really grounding down through the right hand, spreading between the fingers. Exhale to plant the foot back where it was, sweeping around through gate pose, planting the left hand in front, and exhale to come into this thread the needle. Enjoying this nice hip opening variation. We also have an option to extend the top arm up to the sky or try to wrap around the back and reach the opposite thigh. Honoring your journey and where your body's at. One more deep breath, and then exhale to gently plant the hand. Inhale, reach up, and finish it out. Now extending the right leg to repeat on the other side. Inhale, reach up, nice and strong, and exhale, side body stretch. Keeping the chest nice and lifted, spiraled open. One more big breath, filling the belly with air. And exhale, plant the left hand, reaching back for the ankle. Finding your balance here, gazing at the hand or straight in front of you. Still breathing. Whenever our mind begins to wander, we anchor back with the breath. And exhale, plant the foot, reach around to our twist. Inhale, and thread the needle. Big, beautiful movements. Take up space. You deserve to be here. The world needs your light. Don't hide it. Shine it bright, opening up through the heart center, visualizing this expansion as we take a few more gentle breaths. And on your next exhale, gently press up and reach on the inhale, taking the right leg back underneath the chest and gently standing up, coming into goddess pose, pointing the toes out to the corners as we sink down into the hips. Hands come to the knees, and exhale to drop the left shoulder into the chest as we take a slight twist. One breath, and then gently switch sides. Exhaling back to center, squeezing the glutes, activating the core, taking the hands to heart center. Exhale, sink down a little further. Inhale, reach the arms above the head, and exhale to cactus, drawing the shoulder blades together. Big, beautiful breath. Feeling strong and powerful. Inhale, straighten everything, and exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Reaching for the ankles as we try to pull the head underneath the hips. Feeling this beautiful stretch along the backs of the legs. Allowing the blood to rush down to the head and the heart space. Inhale to lift the chest and slowly walk the hands over to the right ankle, drawing the chest in towards the leg as close as feels good. Two more breaths, maybe drawing a little bit deeper. And whenever you're ready, you can gently make your way through center and to the other side. Grounding down through the outer edges of the feet, connecting to the earth, to all that is around you, within you, surrounding you. Finding one last breath in this posture before gently releasing the ankle, planting the hands, and carefully lowering the knees to the mat. Turning to face the front as we sink the hips back towards the heels and melt down into child's pose. Remaining here for the last minute of our practice, holding ourselves gently, lovingly, maybe noticing something that came up for you during today's practice. Lovingly release what no longer serves you, and finding a few moments of stillness to just be in this moment in your beautiful body on the mat. Drawing the supportive energy and love up from the earth. Taking one final breath together as we end our class today. The love and light in me honors the love and light in you. Thank you for sharing your energy and time with me.